Welcome to Gifts for Life. Have you ever wondered what truly defines a person's worth in this fast-paced, ever-changing world? In a society increasingly drawn to the glitter of material wealth, the fleeting allure of fame, and the applause of the crowd, it's easy to get caught up in these external distractions. But amidst this whirlwind of chaos, how many of us can remain steady, untouched by the superficial? Could this calmness, this unshakable inner peace, be the mark of someone truly wise, a person of deep insight and clarity? We all want to leave a mark on the world, don't we? Yet, those who possess true wisdom don't chase after admiration or crave the spotlight. They don't need to stand atop a pedestal or demand attention. For them, success isn't defined by grand titles or public recognition, but by the quiet, meaningful moments of life. Their wisdom is rooted in simplicity, their strength born from an understanding of life's impermanence and an appreciation for life's smallest blessings. These individuals pause amidst the rush of life, not to win approval, but to reflect and grow. Their journey is not about impressing others but about finding authentic value within themselves. Life's length may be finite, but its depth is determined by the richness of our soul. Truly wise individuals, though often unnoticed, illuminate the world in quiet yet profound ways. They don't need validation, because they understand that true worth is found in how we live, perceive, and connect. They see beauty in the ordinary, treasure the present moment, and remain unshaken by fleeting accolades or external judgments. Today, let's embark on this journey to uncover the signs of true wisdom, the quiet markers that guide us toward happiness and tranquility, not through the eyes of others, but through the voice of our own hearts. 1. Simplicity over show, the hallmark of true wisdom. Life is a grand stage, but who truly takes the time to be the audience of their own performance? Some live for themselves, while many spend their lives chasing admiration from others. They measure their worth by applause, accolades, and the glittering light of recognition. But does fame or power genuinely bring happiness? Many pursue the glow of fame like moths drawn to a flame, believing it will immortalize them in the hearts of others. Yet, as health fades and fame dwindles, they often realize it was all as fleeting as smoke. The grand empires they built turn out to be hollow shells, eroded by time. The flatterers vanish, leaving them alone to face the solitude they had always tried to avoid. When the glow of fame dims, what remains is an understanding of life's true value. Praise and applause leave nothing but emptiness. Life is like a candle, the brighter it burns, the faster the wax melts. Those who live for show often find their souls growing emptier with each passing day. So, who are the truly wise? The truly wise are the quiet ones amidst a noisy world. They don't seek the spotlight or the applause of others. Instead, they choose simplicity and peace, distancing themselves from life's fleeting distractions. To them, true value lies not in external accolades but in the profound tranquility of the soul. Amid life's constant changes, they stand firm like a rock in a rushing river, untouched by the temptations of fame or glitter. They live sincerely and simply, radiating an unspoken light that quietly guides and warms others. They don't aim to be prominent, but their authenticity shines, like a small lamp in the long night, just enough to comfort and illuminate those who seek it. When everything else fades, when fame diminishes, and possessions lose their worth, what remains is inner peace. And for the truly wise, that is the priceless treasure they have cultivated over a lifetime. The story of Fan Li, a lesson in letting go. Fan Li, a brilliant strategist in ancient China, serves as a timeless example of knowing when to let go. After helping his king reclaim the throne, he chose not to bask in the rewards of power. Instead, he withdrew from court life, understanding that power, no matter how dazzling, often leads to danger. Fan Li foresaw the peril of staying too long in the limelight. He left with a warning: the king may share hardships, but not prosperity. His prediction proved true as the king turned against loyal ministers who had once been indispensable. Those who stayed behind, like Wen Zhong, met tragic ends. Fan Li avoided such a fate through his wisdom. Renouncing wealth and titles, he retreated to a quiet life, adopting a new name and embracing simplicity. From the pinnacle of power, he discovered life's meaning not in external achievements but in freedom and inner peace. His story is a profound lesson: letting go isn't giving up, it's an act of courage and wisdom to preserve what truly matters. Simplicity, the wisdom of the truly intelligent. Living simply doesn't mean rejecting wealth or the comforts of modern life. It's about appreciating and using what you have wisely and sustainably. Those who live simply understand that money, while important, is merely a tool to achieve stability and peace, not the ultimate goal of life. They aren't swayed by fleeting trends or drawn to extravagance for the sake of appearances. Instead, they focus on what truly matters, finding happiness in meaningful, lasting values. For them, the measure of life isn't the quantity of possessions but how those possessions are used to create security and purpose. This simplicity brings practical benefits. They save wisely, manage finances effectively, and prepare for life's uncertainties. When challenges arise, they remain steady, their financial foundation providing a sense of calm. By prioritizing long-term goals over immediate desires, they build a life free from financial pressures. Money isn't a display of status but a resource to be used deliberately. They spend wisely, avoiding unnecessary extravagance, while ensuring a comfortable, fulfilling life for themselves and their loved ones. Looking back, they find no regrets, knowing they've maximized every resource and opportunity. Simplicity becomes an art form, granting them peace of mind, freedom, and enduring value that no material wealth can replace. Simplicity, the shortest path to peace. Living simply doesn't diminish a person, it magnifies them. It opens a vast space within the soul, where peace and freedom thrive. Those who choose simplicity don't need to boast or seek attention, their inner depth and calm inspire admiration without words. When we stop chasing applause or seeking validation, we begin to truly discover ourselves. The rush to impress often obscures life's genuine beauty. Only when we pause and reflect can we see that the simplest things, often overlooked, are the most valuable. The wise know that the greatest treasure isn't fame or fortune but inner peace. And that peace doesn't come from external possessions but from how we live, perceive, and treat the world. Simplicity allows us to experience life fully. It's about watching life flow by, rather than being swept away by its currents. In stillness, we see ourselves more clearly, understand our hearts, and realize that life doesn't need to be complicated to be meaningful. Simplicity isn't about deprivation, it's about shedding unnecessary burdens so the soul can be lighter. It's an art of living, enabling us to walk through life without being ensnared by superficialities. Along this journey, we find genuine joy, lasting tranquility, and a depth of meaning that no material wealth could ever provide. 2. Sign 2. Avoid wasting time on meaningless things. Life is fleeting, and time waits for no one. The truly wise understand that time is a priceless gift. Once lost, it can never be reclaimed. This is why they cherish and use every moment with care, focusing only on what truly matters. To them, every minute is an opportunity to create value, not to be squandered on trivial pursuits. Have you ever stopped to ask yourself if the time you're spending today is truly meaningful? Or are you caught in an endless cycle of distractions, idle conversations, prolonged arguments, or mindlessly scrolling through social media to kill time? Wise individuals rise above such traps. They possess the ability to distinguish between what is essential and what is superficial. Rather than chasing fleeting pleasures, they dedicate their energy to meaningful goals, personal growth, creating value, or making a positive impact on others. Living fully with time isn't just an art, it's a mark of intelligence. Those who respect their time avoid wasting it on shallow activities. They know life is only truly significant when each moment is spent in pursuit of progress, genuine joy, and inner peace. The wise live with purpose and true value. Wise individuals live with clarity and direction, like a guiding light. They don't let their time slip away in aimless pursuits or squander it on trivial matters. Instead of getting caught up in petty conflicts or distractions, they focus on meaningful activities and long-term goals that help them grow and contribute to the world around them. They refuse to waste time arguing or comparing themselves to others. Short-lived temptations fail to distract them because they are invested in learning, building meaningful relationships, and serving their community. To them, every moment is a chance to create value not just for themselves, but also for those around them. They also understand that their environment and the people they associate with play a significant role in shaping their journey. For this reason, they carefully choose their company and steer clear of meaningless gossip or relationships that drag them down. Time and energy are finite resources, and they reserve them for pursuits that foster growth, improvement, and true meaning. In a world filled with distractions and fleeting glamour, wise individuals resist the pull of superficialities. They aren't dazzled by flashy appearances, because they know true value lies not in what others see but in the depth of their own character. It's their inner strength, wisdom, and serenity that define their lasting worth. By living with clear goals, focusing on what truly matters, and avoiding the meaningless, wise individuals build lives that are not only deeply fulfilling but also inspire those around them. The tale of the man who wasted his time. Long ago, in a small village, there lived a wealthy man who spent his life indulging in endless parties and frivolous pastimes. He wasted his days on extravagant feasts, pointless chatter, and meaningless entertainment. When advised to live with purpose, he would laugh and say, "Life is short, why not just enjoy it?" But as the years passed, his youth faded. One evening, sitting alone in a dimly lit room, the flame of a single candle flickering in the darkness, Death appeared before him. With a cold voice, Death said, "Your time is up. Come with me." Terrified, the man fell to his knees and begged, "Please, give me more time. I've done nothing meaningful with my life." Death replied, "You've had an entire lifetime. Why ask for more now?" Desperate, the man pleaded, "Just one more year to make things right." Death shook his head. "You've wasted thousands of days. A year would make no difference." The man then begged for a month, then a single day, but Death remained unmoved. "Time is a gift you squandered," Death said. "Now it's gone." These words cut through the man like a knife. As he looked back on his life, he saw only broken dreams, unfulfilled promises, and neglected relationships. Overcome with regret, he realized too late the value of the time he had thrown away. The lesson of the wise. Wise individuals understand that time is the most precious gift life offers. They refuse to fall into the same regretful trap as the man in the story. For them, every moment is a chance to learn, grow, or simply enjoy the small but meaningful joys of life. When faced with a choice between the meaningless and the meaningful, they always choose the latter. They avoid frivolous pursuits, vague goals, or distractions, focusing instead on what truly matters. With clear plans and an unwavering sense of purpose, they let go of the unnecessary and channel their energy into what counts most. Because of this wisdom, the truly wise can look back on their lives without regret. They don't lament wasted time because every minute has been spent intentionally, on self-improvement, spreading value, and living a life worth remembering. A life well lived. Life, no matter how long or short, only becomes meaningful when we cherish every moment. The wise recognize that time isn't just something that passes, it's the fabric from which a memorable life is woven. To them, each day is an opportunity to live well, create value, and leave a lasting legacy. Time is a priceless yet fragile treasure. Once it's gone, it can never be recovered. Those who live wisely don't waste it on the trivial but invest it in what truly matters: big dreams, inspiring goals, and meaningful relationships. To live a life worth remembering doesn't require grand achievements or constant attention. It simply means living with purpose, making every moment count, and leaving a legacy of sincerity and contribution. Treasure time as the most precious gift. Use it to craft a life full of meaning, not just for yourself, but for those around you. This is how you create a life worth living and values that endure long after you're gone. 3. Sign 3, the ability to see ahead and think deeply. Each of us has a unique vision for our life, a direction we wish to pursue. However, not everyone possesses the depth of understanding to foresee the long-term consequences of their decisions. Many people are caught up in the whirlwind of short-term gains, chasing fleeting successes or the easiest path forward. The truly wise, in contrast, have a vision that stretches far beyond the present moment. They understand that every action today shapes the future. For them, what matters is not fleeting glory or superficial achievements but sustainability, a solid foundation that withstands the test of time. Such individuals are not blinded by shiny, temporary allurements. They recognize the value of patience and know that all great accomplishments require time and effort. With thoughtful deliberation, they carefully plan each step, looking beyond immediate rewards to the lasting impact of their actions. For them, life isn't merely about winning but about preparation. They aim to make every decision meaningful and create a future built not on transient success but on a steady foundation of wisdom and perseverance. This forward-thinking mindset allows them to thrive in the present while leaving a legacy of enduring value. Deep thinking, the art of the wise. Deep thinking is not just a cognitive skill but a way of life, a method of perceiving the world with calm and wisdom. The truly wise understand that quick rewards or glamorous opportunities often conceal hidden pitfalls. Success, in their eyes, is not something achieved through haste or luck but the result of meticulous preparation and steady progress over time. The ability to think deeply and see ahead enables them to evaluate not just the present but also the future consequences of their choices. To them, every decision is like a stroke on the canvas of life. A well-placed stroke enhances the painting, while a careless one can disrupt the entire masterpiece. Wise individuals aren't swayed by superficial attractions or fleeting temptations. They take the time to reflect, question the true significance of their actions, and ensure that each step aligns with their values and long-term goals. For them, living isn't just about reaching a destination but being mindful of every step along the way. This depth of thought allows them to build a life that is not only stable today but also sustainable and fulfilling in the years to come. The story of Zhang Liang, from pride to far-sighted wisdom. Zhang Liang, a nobleman from ancient China, bore a deep grudge against the Qin dynasty for the destruction of his homeland. After several failed attempts to assassinate Emperor Qin Shi Huang, Zhang learned a profound lesson: strength doesn't come from haste or anger but from wisdom and vision. One day, while walking along the Yellow River, he encountered an unassuming old man. The elder dropped his shoe near a bridge and ordered Zhang to retrieve it. Initially, Zhang's pride was tested. As a nobleman, he was unaccustomed to taking orders. But something about the old man's piercing gaze made him hesitate. He picked up the shoe and handed it back. The elder then said, "Put it on my foot." Again, Zhang's pride flared, but he restrained himself. Kneeling, he placed the shoe on the man's foot. To his surprise, the old man dropped the shoe again and repeated the same request. This time, Zhang complied without hesitation. Satisfied, the elder handed Zhang a rare book and said, "You have the patience and wisdom to learn. Study this well, and you will become a master strategist." Thanks to that lesson in humility and the knowledge from the book, Zhang Liang cultivated his intellect and vision. He went on to become one of history's greatest military advisors, helping establish the Han dynasty. The story of Zhang Liang is a testament to the power of patience, deep thinking, and long-term vision. It teaches us that wisdom isn't innate, it's earned through reflection, restraint, and thoughtful action. Farsightedness in a superficial world. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to be drawn to quick wins and fleeting successes. However, those with far-sighted wisdom understand that what comes easily often fades just as quickly. They are not captivated by superficial charms. Instead, they focus on building lasting value. To them, seeing ahead isn't about predicting the future, it's about understanding the cause and effect relationship of every action. With this insight, they prepare diligently and lay a solid foundation to overcome challenges and achieve meaningful success. Deep thinking allows them to navigate obstacles with patience. They don't let short-term rewards cloud their judgment. Instead, they prioritize sustainability over temporary results. Their steadiness and preparation ensure that their accomplishments endure through time. Building a lasting legacy. Far-sighted individuals recognize that even small decisions today can ripple into the future. They avoid hasty actions, taking the time to weigh their options carefully. They understand that thoughtful preparation is the cornerstone of long-term success. Seeing ahead isn't a natural talent, it's a skill cultivated through deliberate thought and experience. Wise individuals know that every action shapes both the present and the future. They willingly sacrifice short-term benefits for long-term goals, remaining resilient in the face of challenges because they know true achievements take time to nurture. By focusing on core values rather than immediate gains, they build meaningful lives. Success, for them, isn't about crossing the finish line first, it's about crafting a solid and purposeful journey. If you wish to achieve great things in life, learn to think deeply, be patient, and always prepare. Remember, true success doesn't come from rushing, it comes from thoughtful decisions and steady progress along your path. This is the lesson we can take from the far-sighted wisdom of truly remarkable individuals. Life may be finite, but the values we create today will echo through eternity. Live each moment fully, build a sustainable future, and never forget that true success comes from careful planning and unwavering resolve. If you found these insights meaningful, take a moment to hit subscribe and turn on notifications so you won't miss our future videos. Your support is the driving force behind our mission to spread positive and empowering messages. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video.